Wait the fuck up, samurai. We have a city to burn.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to our E3 coverage from the Inner Gamer. Be sure and subscribe to catch all of our reactions for E3 and the gaming industry as a whole right here on the Inner Gamer YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button and bang that bell for all the updates you need to know. We just got done watching Xbox's press conference today at the beginning of E3 2019, and we have some exciting stuff to talk about. They had a lot of games, so if y'all want to watch the video of us talking about all the games, head over to youtube.com/innergamer or where you are right now. Look for that video. Probably at the end of this video, actually, you can click on that link and then watch it and check it out to hear about all the games. But right now, we're going to talk about some of the stuff that Xbox is doing as far as services go and new stuff that they're working on, because Xbox is really, really busy, hard at work right now. The biggest update that I feel like is worth discussing at this point is Xbox Game Pass. Now, if you all watch a press conference, you notice a lot of these games that they were announcing were like also available on Xbox Game Pass at launch, and there was a lot of them, like probably like 30 games, I would say. And today they announced that Xbox Game Pass is now coming to PC finally in open beta starting today for $9.99 a month.
Bro.
So what that means is
so
you can play Xbox games, first-party titles, and their library of games for $10 a month through PC. Holy shit.
Hell yeah.
That is awesome.
Dude, that's so
I've been
good.
waiting for this forever. Forever. Like, that's just everything I've ever wanted. And then if you want to, you can go to their new Ultimate Pass called Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. And that is $14.99 a month. And that gives you Xbox Game Pass on console, Xbox Game Pass on PC, and Xbox Live Gold all in one for $14.99. So it wasn't quite told whether if you have Xbox Game Pass on PC, if you have to have Xbox Live Gold to play multiplayer games. But I don't feel like that would be the case, because you can play Sea of Thieves now without Xbox Live Gold and just run with it. So I think it's just allowing you to get Xbox Live Gold on the Xbox console.
Yeah.
Exactly. For that $14.99.
I mean, if they made it where you couldn't play online on PC, I mean, I think you would have the biggest backlash of all time in gaming.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, you just don't do that shit. But no, that's the price point is legit, man. Like, that is perfect. Like, it's not too much, it's just enough. You get some pretty good, you get a plethora of games to start off with, and I'm enjoying what they have there, and with the ones that they announced too, because you're getting like some other AAA titles that I can't remember at the time or right now, but it was like, hey, you know, those are actually some good games if you haven't played them yet, and you get them for $5 or $10 on PC. Hell yeah.
I mean, you get like Metro Exodus is in there, Borderlands Handsome Collection's gonna be on there.
Tomb Raider.
We're gonna be getting Gears 5. Tomb Raider is gonna be there, or is there. There's a lot of stuff coming to it, so I'm pretty excited about this. I think this is a good move for Xbox. I hope they can maintain, like, actually make money on it, or actually make money for the publishers, because this is going to mean a lot of people not buying games, and instead doing the streaming service. So hopefully they got something in mind to allow them to actually be able to pay the developers and publishers in some capacity with this plan. I don't know how that works, but that is the main concern that I have. But as far as a consumer goes, this is awesome. Like, I'm signing up for it in a heartbeat, because this means that any Xbox game that comes out, I don't need to pay money for it, $60. I can just get it through this Game Pass, and that's what I've always wanted. They also announced something that I was like kind of surprised. I figured they'd have more, but last year they came out on stage with Xbox Game Studios and said, hey, we're buying a bunch of studios, and we're going to make them better, and they're going to be bringing out new games, and it's just going to be better together kind of deal. So they bought Ninja Theory, and they bought Obsidian Entertainment, and they bought the team that did We Happy Few, and all these teams that they purchased. And then this year we saw a little bit about what that was in the Games Conference display, but they also announced that they just bought Double Fine Productions, Tim Schafer's studio. And that like caught me by surprise. I did not expect them to be picking up Double Fine. but I think it makes a lot of sense because I mean, Psychonauts 2, like I feel like definitely fits on the Xbox ecosystem, and the fact that they're teaming up together, like I think Xbox isn't gonna, I think they're gonna be a better partner for them to help Double Fine do more zany things than they've ever done before. They also announced a new Elite controller, Xbox Elite Wireless Controller Series 2. And with it, it comes with a lot of new features that make it even better than what it was before, such as adjustable tension on the thumbsticks. So you can literally adjust the tension on them. Shorter hair trigger locks, wraparound rubberized grip, 3 custom profiles for games like Gears 5 and Forza and things like that. Bluetooth connectivity, an internal rechargeable battery. So no more swapping out AA batteries. You got a rechargeable battery in there. The detachable charging dock and 40 hours per charge. So what was already a good controller is now an even better controller. Have you thought about picking this up?
I've thought about it, but it's cool. It's cool, but I don't know if I need. I feel like this is the PC equivalent to like getting something for your Xbox.
Yeah.
I don't think a
this
PC
is like
guy
for
needs
the
this.
pro console folks and stuff like that like really want to push it to the next level and
Right.
stuff. But I've heard it's really good. But I mean, the Xbox One S controller, like I have that, and I love it. It's fantastic and works so great. And I use it on my PC and I use it on my Xbox, and that's everything I want. So additionally, they came out and talked a little bit about Project xCloud. So this is their streaming service that's going to go up against Google Stadia. Whether it competes or not, I don't know. But they didn't really talk anything about what's going to be available on it. But they did come out and say that the first public hands-on for xCloud is coming in October of this year. So this year you'll be able to jump in there and try it out. And they also came out and announced, and I thought this was a pretty smart little move here. They said that your Xbox is going to become your own personal and free streaming system. So you don't have to buy anything extra to play Project or to use Project xCloud. Your already existing Xbox will allow you to do it right out of the box. So that's good. That's a step in the right direction. I'm anxious to see what they're going to put a price point on for this. If they come out and say, hey, your Xbox Game Pass Ultimate also comes with Project xCloud where you can stream and or buy the games. Cool. Like you can choose if you want to download it or stream it all in one package. Like that would be pretty sick.
Oh yeah.
Or maybe that's their goal, is to just take it to where all like Game Pass, like everything you get is streaming, because there will be no latency in the future, and then that's just how it's just going to be. We're not there yet, but that could be the potential down the line.
Curious to see what happens, man. It's all new technology. I'm glad that you don't have to buy a Founders Edition to get playing. It just works. Minus there'll probably be a fee, so we'll see.
Yeah, definitely. And then the last thing that they talked about, which we expected this to happen, they did kind of what they typically do with announcing new systems. They came out and announced a new system, and as predicted or as stated in the past, it is codenamed Project Scarlett. And they showed a lot of close-ups of like what looks to be stock photography of them building processors and like putting things together. It probably isn't. It's probably like real stuff, but it's just like, hey, look at all this hardware without revealing what the system actually looks like. But they did talk about some specs of this system, and we have a video on our YouTube channel you can go check out where we talk about the specs of the PlayStation 5 that were released and announced, which was smart of PlayStation to kind of get ahead of the game and say, hey, this is what our PlayStation is going to look like, because now we know what the Xbox is going to look like. And it sounds like Xbox is reacting to what PlayStation came out and said, because PlayStation was all about, this is going to be a freaking fast ass console that's going to load and blow your mind, where there's like no load times whatsoever, like 0.8 seconds, like less than a second to load into different parts of the world. And in this one, they were like, we're going to do that too. We're going to have SSD that runs as virtual RAM, 40% increase in performance, and you're going to get to the point to where we want to get rid of load times in turn, like exclusively. But beyond that, 4 times more powerful than the Xbox One. It's going to use GDDR6 RAM, and then it is capable of 120 frames per second, 8K with ray tracing. So that's like the peak of this new system. So it is a powerhouse. If they reach 120 frames per second, that's going to be wild. I don't know what you think about that. Awesome.
Well, I guess
on 8K.
Just get screwed my PC. I just got to sell that. I don't need that no more.
I mean, it doesn't work. So
I know, right?
Just kidding. Yeah, that's funny.
I'm excited. I mean, honestly, if you just give us what they have now with, faster load times and maybe a little higher FPS if possible, I think they can keep what they have now. I just don't see any reason to go past it. Honestly, I mean, it's cool that they'll be 8K ready.
FPS, man. You're about to get double FPS.
I know.
You're going from 60 on some games to 120 frames per second in 8K.
Right. I'm just curious to see how hot it runs and how loud it is, because that's always an issue too, especially doing all this HD graphics. But then if they're like PlayStation and they like super optimize every single detail across the world, like holy crap, that stuff looks like 4K, honestly.
I just hope it's not the size of the Xbox One when it first came out, because that thing was a behemoth. And they hopefully will make it a little bit smaller. And they talks a lot about they want you to be able to play your games anywhere. And I know xCloud is meant to do that on like your phone and things like that, but I wouldn't put it past them if they aren't trying to do something with this console where you can then somehow take it with you in some capacity. What it might end up being is that you basically take your controller with you and then like your phone or some kind of screen, and then your Xbox will be kind of like the base station that runs all it's like the gateway to your library of stuff from home, and then connects you to your phone while you're on the go, and then also connects off to a server to offload some of that stuff, but then have some stuff loading off of there, some stuff loading off of a server, and then some stuff loading on your phone. I don't know. Like, maybe that'll make it better. Maybe it wouldn't. But
actually, do the cloud streaming they were always talked about, like extra RAM or storage that they needed for Crackdown 3.
Oh yeah. And last but not least, holiday 2020 is when this is coming out. So we're going to get a new Xbox console next year, holiday 2020, that will also launch with Halo Infinite. So there you have it. That is Xbox in a nutshell. All the stuff that they announced, new Elite controller, Project xCloud coming in October for first public hands-on, new console, Project Scarlett, Xbox Studios is expanding, and then you get Game Pass for PC coming out now. So pretty exciting stuff. I mean, they're expanding their line of services and pushing more out there to where like you basically can't escape Xbox. Just like you can't escape Apple if you're an Apple fanboy, like myself. Like if you're a gamer, like you might not be able to escape that gamer score because Xbox is about to be everywhere with you.
Man.
So pretty cool.
Who would have thought that would have been that's the aspect that would have carried them through all the way to now.
I know. It is crazy.
Yeah, man.
So let us know what you thought about this video here, and leave a comment below and give us your thoughts. Let us know if you're excited about the new console, if you're like, I wish there was more information, and if you're hyped about cloud streaming or not. Let us know. We'll be happy to respond and give our feedback as well. We'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye, Felicia. Toodaloo. Ta-ta, motherfuckers. Do not forget to like this video and leave a comment below to let us know your thoughts about this topic. And as always, you can follow all of our E3 coverage right here on the Inner Gamer YouTube channel. And make sure you subscribe so you can see all of our upcoming updates from the gaming industry as a whole on this page. You don't want to miss it. Make sure you bang that bell so you get all the updates as they drop. And we will see you next time. Thank you for watching.